Rebecca Rosenblat, sex therapist. The #1 complaint I hear from couples is bedroom boredom. Well, I won't stand for it. In the next 30 minutes, I will whip another couple's relationship into shape. How are you doing between the sheets? Sex for Devin and Vanessa has gone from passionate urgency to comfy complacency. Let's see if you can recapture that spark and light a 5-alarm fire in their bedroom. And I want you to take responsibility, because I think you can, and you can make a difference to both of you. But right now, I need you to say, you know, I want pleasure. I'm a woman. I'm not having that hot sex that I want.
Oh,
I'm definitely ready to do something like that. While Matt and Julianne are as emotionally close as possible, sexually they couldn't be further apart. Let's see if we can help them become more compatible in the bedroom and take them places they never dreamed of. So how are things sexually?
It can be a 10 and it could be a 1, 10 being great.
The few 10s that we've had, it wasn't just a physical sensation. It was that I was really being intimate with my wife.
Now I want you to do something for me. Julianne, you become Matt and you're Julianne, okay? So Matt, approach Julianne the way Matt approaches you, and you're going to show him how she responds.
Hi.
I just typically just do.
Oh, my eyes.
Julianne, why did you roll your eyes like that? Like, Matt is really coming on to you here.
Because I'm giving in.
Oh, so you're playing a coy game, are you, Julianne?
No, I'm doing my wifely duties.
That's pretty powerful and sad. What do you think will happen if you don't do your wifely duties?
That he'll want to leave me when he's older.
And that's scary for you, so you go through the motions. Okay, you two are switching back. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. Julianne, is that how you feel at times?
Yes, sometimes. The part of him leaving, that's the part that scares me the most.
What was different when you had the 10?
Time. Before, I felt like I was able to think about things, plan things out, make it really romantic.
And now we work, and there's a lot less play.
Everyone wants a piece of you all day when you come home, and then he wants a piece of you too.
Right.
I actually start to hate myself and feel that lust is a bad thing.
So you have your natural urge, and you approach her, and if she's not ready, she doesn't want to turn you down. And that's when he feels bad, and then you feel bad because he's feeling bad.
Right. Exactly.
So you're kind of thinking of each other, but there's a lot of negative feelings.
And you're gonna sleep like that?
Matt and Julianne are letting all the other demands of life get in the way of their relationship. Not only is time at a premium, but they're each so worried about the other's needs that neither one of them is being fulfilled. I've got a homework assignment that'll help them get to those 10s on a more regular basis. Over the next couple of weeks, I want you to make sex a priority. And what I want you to do is each one of you to keep a journal where you're going to record what got you excited, what got you in the mood, what turned you on, what turned you off maybe. And we need to get you both on the same page, literally. And the only way that can happen is if you get a sense of the process. And be selfish. Make it fun for you.
Sounds like fun.
Charles and Genevieve have an amazing connection. Yet, like many couples, their sex life doesn't quite match up. Let's see if we can help their bodies connect as exquisitely as their minds. So tell me, what's your relationship like overall?
It's a soul connection. And it's just gotten stronger, even as the day progresses.
And this is the first relationship I've been in that a woman has challenged me mentally, spiritually, physically. This is the one that's going to keep me interested every day.
How are things in the bedroom?
Things in the bedroom could be better.
How so? How sexually satisfied are you right now?
I'm not very
You're not?
satisfied, no. I find that sex is fast, it's quick, it's over with. don't know why. I think that there's something else going on.
How does anxiety hinder the process for you?
Cause things to occur a little quicker or a little earlier than I was hoping for it to happen. Genevieve is a sexual demon. I go, wow, how will I ever please this woman? She looks like she knows exactly what she wants. And I feel inferior to her sexual energy, and I want to match what she gives off.
And Genevieve, how can you help him with that? Are you vocal? Are you
Yes.
giving him the feedback?
Yes. And that's what amazes me, is he doesn't really communicate.
How does that make you feel inside?
It makes me feel like he doesn't desire me.
What's that for you, like, to feel that she's reading?
It breaks my heart, because I do desire her. Maybe I haven't shown her how much I desire her.
How is she in bed? Are you totally satisfied?
I'm totally satisfied
totally
with her.
satisfied.
I love looking at her.
You love looking at her. How about physically? You're physically satisfied.
I think that could be expanded upon.
Charles and Genevieve are clearly not connecting physically as well as they are emotionally. And Genevieve's dissatisfaction with their quick 15-minute lovemaking sessions is causing anxiety for Charles. We've got to get these guys on track, or the soul connection is quickly going to become disconnected. For 1 week, I want you to take as much time as you can just exploring each other's body. Kiss each other, touch each other, have lots of fun. But we've decided not to let you go all the way. So the focus is enjoying each other, grope, kiss, discover each other in all wonderful ways. So do anything but penetration and try to avoid orgasm at all costs.
Okay.
Your time will come, and
She's
so will you.
excited.
Greg and Catherine connect really well on many levels, but when it comes to sex, they've simply given up. Let's see if we can nudge them into a fresh new start and help them rediscover each other like new lovers. How would you describe your relationship so far?
A roller coaster.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of ups, a lot of downs.
At the beginning, it was pretty high, very sexual, I'd say. And
It's hot and steamy.
quite.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
Wake me up when it's up.
So you had quantity going. What about quality?
Fantastic.
Not always.
Okay. I thought it was.
Not always.
What was missing?
Him being able to hold on for me and last out until it was like my turn. So like,
To orgasm.
so he would go first, basically, and I would be left hanging.
Would you say in those areas now where you feel a little let down, has it become an overriding issue?
Absolutely.
And can you talk about it?
For the most part, I think we can talk about it. I think it's more of, it's turned into an avoidance, I think. It's a couple things for me. I wish that you were more romantic and would plan things and surprise me and put more effort into it that way and kind of plan these things out instead of it always just being like, oh, okay, we're excited, let's have sex. Okay, let's go. Which is like basically like lighting a match, and then anything could just blow that right out.
Can I ask you why it doesn't happen?
Time.
It's a fight for your time. But maybe I wouldn't be interrupting you if I was feeling like I was getting time with you, or if I had something to look forward to.
What I want you to do is, instead of focusing on all this other negative stuff, we're going to start really, really fresh. Okay? So you're having sex every single night. You're making time for sex. You're putting it on the plate, okay?
Okay.
Is there a way?
Through the day,
Yeah.
through the day, your job is to warm her up. Whether you want to send her a hot email, exactly what you're going to do to her, or you want to call her up and tell her something nice about herself. She wants to get in the mood. You're going to take the day and you're going to get her in the mood. And when he comes, honey, you had better be in the mood. I'm telling you. And one more thing, it's going to be a little tough, but you have to take at least 15 to 30 minutes before you touch the genitals. I want you to just explore each other's bodies. You're discovering each other all over again for the first time. And once you've done enough groping around, you can get to bullseye. You're not going to give up on each other. I'm not going to let you. Are you all set?
Absolutely.
On Pre-nup Challenge, 3 engaged couples are flown to a remote tropical island to test their compatibility. Do they have what it takes to make marriage work? Can they face the truth?
Values are what define us. This is how we think, what we believe in, how we feel we should act. Anything from finances to religion to how we want to raise kids, they're attached to values. How do you feel about kids?
1.
One?
If you're making a number, 1.
Yeah.
And, if we had to.
If you had to?
Yeah.
And what would make it a have-to situation?
Tracy makes me have to.
For me, I've always grown up with kids. My mother's babysat children for as long as I can remember.
I think our lifestyle is a priority to me right now. And
So
I know,
you feel that
I know
this would impinge upon it?
It impinge upon, you know, going out and, you know, in a 2-week span and spending $1,000 on dinners. I don't see my friends who have children doing that.
Jimmy had a really turbulent childhood. It was a very difficult childhood because he lost his mother. And in Tracy, I think for the first time, he's found stability and security that he really enjoys, and he kind of wants to keep to himself. She's even referred to him as playing the baby and expecting her to be the mother in many areas. And I think for him, this whole discrepancy they have about whether or not they should have children, a large part to me comes from he's found this woman who is nurturing and maternal. He doesn't want to share it with someone else.
Being a teen can be hard enough, and being bombarded with pictures of airbrushed bodies and faces can make it even harder. This year, the number of teen girls getting breast implants and teen boys getting breast reductions will increase. Renowned psychotherapist Rebecca Rosenblat speaks on the science of insecurities.
Studies show that we feel prettier around ugly people and uglier around pretty people. Psychologists call this the contrast effect. Teens are often preoccupied with themselves, and they assume that everyone around them is focused on them as well. Because of this increased self-consciousness, they feel they're always on display and frequently spend hours in front of the mirror. When you worry and fuss over a perceived flaw, you actually end up drawing more attention to it. If you present yourself with confidence, any flaws will go nearly undetected. No one is as interested in your bulging belly or your crooked smile as you are. Bottom line, if it doesn't bother you, it probably won't bother others.
Psychotherapist Rebecca Rosenblat speaks of the obsession with flawless skin.